So what's up guys, welcome to the next episode of MotoGP 2017. This is the penultimate episode in Moto 3, hopefully, because we'll hopefully be moving up to Moto 2 at the end of the next episode, so it's pretty exciting. Next up we've got Twin Ring Motegi, a classic track in Japan for the next round of the Moto 3 season. It's around 15 of 18, this is getting serious guys. Where can we get to in this championship? Well, let's get into quali and find out where we're going to start for this Grand Prix. So it's a long time since I've actually been around this track, probably since the last MotoGP game actually. I don't think I've played it at all since in any other game. So this is going to be an interesting little challenge here in the rain as well. We'll see how this one turns out in this Grand Prix here. But I'm not expecting to be running away with pole positions like the case has been for the last few Grand Prix. I think this is a track I'm going to struggle at, and then in the race it's going to be even more of an issue. So you can already see we're slightly messing up these corners here. Get the tail kicked in up to the start-finish line to start this lap in Moto 3. I think this is going to be a tough one, as I said. Oh, John McPhee is down on the track. That's going to be a bit of a worry for him. See whether he can get any decent position in qualifying. Someone has thrown themselves out the pit lane just in front of us here. Who is that? I don't even know. It's a bit too far ahead. Other person's gone down. Is that DG Antonio? He seems to crash a lot in quali. Seems to be like the frequent one. Him and McPhee always seem to crash in quali. Anyway, what a bunch of noobs. Let's see how we can do in this lap. So we're coming into the last part of the track here. We have actually a terrible lap. I think 1.5 seconds down in the second sector. It's going to be even more than that in this sector, I'm pretty sure. And we've got what? I don't even know why we got such a big penalty as well. We only ran off the track for a tiny bit. So, oh, it's not looking good. 1.5 seconds off. I don't think we're going to be able to make up much time in this last sector here. Might even go for a second run, actually. I don't normally do that, but I'm going to get a decent position in this championship, lads. And I'm not going to do that from starting so far down. And I suppose, again, we might just not have the race pace whatsoever. Let's see what we can get through this last couple of corners here, guys. There we go, round there. Actually, not such a bad last sector there. Let's see what we get up to the start-finish line. It's quite far down this straight. Let's see as we cross the line. What? Wait. That is so confusing. We gained like 2 seconds in that last sector. Okay then. Ah, Joan Mir, he got us right at the end there. Just got us. That's so close. So qualifying actually is so much closer here in Japan, but I still can't. You just can't make that up. We had that penalty and we made up over 1.5 seconds in that last sector. There's something weird going on with this game. I think a lot of you guys realise that as well. It's just so strange. Nonetheless, let's get here. Race day. And we're going to be looking for a good result. Let's get to the track here and try and get those points that we need for the championship. So, starting in P2, this is going to be an interesting one. Our teammate on pole just to our left-hand side. Right, what is the gear button? I don't know. I don't know what the gear button is. I'm so sorry, guys. I literally have not... I don't think anyone knows in the comment section either what it is on keyboard. So, I just keep forgetting. But we just generally get bad starts anyway. And who's that? Into the lead of the race. It's your boy Canet. So he's already got himself from 3rd place to 1st place. We know we're slow through these first 3 sectors. So it's going to be about just, you know, not bottling under the pressure basically here. And trying to keep up with these guys. But we know in these sort of conditions we've fared well in the past. So let's take that as a good omen. And hopefully we can get a good result here today. I think that... Is that Martin? Jorge Martin? No, it's McPhee. Okay, McPhee's having a good race. After crashing in quali, he sort of started to get his act together a little bit. Going a bit deep there. I don't think McPhee's going to have a good enough run, but we're definitely losing time to these front two here. We're losing a bunch of time. That is not good whatsoever. No, Martin's just sneaked down the inside of us there. This is going to be a tough race, I can tell that. Go down the outside here. Slightly more optimal racing line, possibly on Martin. Right, we've just got to get this braking absolutely perfect here. Oh no, it's not perfect. It's actually a bit deep. Just a bit gutting. Oh, a 2/10 penalty. Are you serious, man? That is a bit illegitimate. Didn't think I really deserved a penalty for that. Ran off the track and lost time. And I lost even more time thanks to the penalty. So, last sector nowhere near as good. We're going to struggle in this race, guys. We've got Martin all over us here. He's gone down the inside. He's got it, has he? We're sort of just inside of each other thanks to the games. Great. What's going on? We're literally like inside each other and the game just doesn't even realise it. So, strange stuff going on there. I think this is going to be a best of P3 here. So we're just going to have to really focus on trying to keep this right in front here and hopefully just nail the last corner on the last lap and get that 3/10 advantage. But Martin, he's putting the pressure on. We're going to try and take it. No, we've slightly hit the grass. There's contact between the two of us and he's lost a bit more time as well. This is going to be an intense 1.5 laps, lads. We're going to keep the position just about. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And he's through. Right, see if we can get Belega in the last sector here. This is our best sector, but then again, it's probably also not as good as it was in quali. We sort of nailed it in quali, and Martin is through as well. This is so annoying. Same situation as the last lap, side by side with Martin. We're going to have to be masterful on the brakes here. We know we braked a bit too late last time, so let's brake a little bit earlier this time. The thing is now Fanati's through and he's edged us wide as well. We're just going to lose loads of positions here. The AI are absolutely ruthless in this game. Let's see what we can do here. Take the different line to Fanati. And Belega as well. Belega's really slow. We've got the overtake done. Okay, we're back onto the podium positions with 1 lap to go. Oh man, this is intense. We're like 2 seconds a lap slower than the leader. This is really intense. I don't know whether we're going to be able to hold on. Fingers crossed, lads. Belega's down the inside, and he's got us. Let's try and get him on the switchback. Just about. Just about. I think this has been the best defensive ride I've ever had in MotoGP. Oh, he says that, then he runs it a tad wide. Martin and I make contact. Right. Okay. We're ahead into this point of the track. That's important, but we're going to have someone diving down our inside. Who is it? Antonelli. Who is... He's not been at the top that often recently. Let's see what we can do down the back straight. Get a better run over the curve. Going to be squeezing the two of us down this straight. I want to make sure I get the inside line. We're going to just lead into each other down this back straight. Who's going to be later on the brakes? It's going to be him, but hopefully that means we can know because we've been hit at the back. Oh, we've actually just absolutely been done up by Belega there. A couple of corners to go. Right, we need to masterfully do this. Edge out Antonelli. Right, now get the masterful run around the last corner. Running a tad wide. I don't know whether it's going to be enough up to the start-finish line. We've got 0.255 to hold off. Oh, down to P5. Oh, no. We didn't get such a good run around that last corner that we had done in the past. And it's P5. Oh, no. But that was a good defensive drive. I just think these penalties are a little bit rubbish. Like, I ran a tad wide and I'm getting a penalty. I might just go and turn them off. This is getting a bit silly. So, one of my favourite tracks on the calendar, MotoGP-wise, is Phillip Island. I just love the way this track flows. It is so cool. So, let's hop into quali here. Hopefully put in a decent enough lap time to put us on pole. That's the aim. And then, just got to really hope in the race everything falls into the right place for us here. Because we have had a bit of unluckiness in the race here. But, let's get into quali and get this lap in. Ooh, second sector. 0.011. Wow, this is incredibly close here. Oh, such a good track as well. Really enjoy it. And I know we're getting to one of the tricky parts here when it just dips down here. And you're sort of not in much control of the braking. So you're sort of coming over the loop. And we've got 7/10 in the third sector. The AI must be programmed a little bit strange, I'm not going to lie. Because they lose a huge amount of times in very random sectors where it doesn't seem feasible they can lose that amount of time. Last sector... Said, oh, okay, I was going to say just instead of braking we'll lift, but it hasn't really worked out. Not the greatest run through that final corner. Out to the start-finish line, under the Melbourne Bridge. Oh, we just nabbed pole there. 0.675. Wow. So, race day here in Australia. As I said, this is such a cool track to race around. If you have the MotoGP game, I guess you guys feel the same. This is just an awesome track, especially for Moto3, actually. It suits them really well. I think the higher you get up, actually, the harder this track gets. I suppose that's the same for any track, to be perfectly honest. But, anyway, starting on pole position here. Let's see what we can do. I'm trying to figure out the buttons, anything. No gears. Okay, I'm so newbie. Anyway, away we go. They're all tucking in straight away. Martin, interesting. He on the front row of the grid as well. So Canet must have not had such a good quali there. interesting to see. Oh no! Oh, millimeters between us and the edge of the track there. That's lost us a bunch of time, but we know the first two sectors weren't too great for us last time in quali. So it's more Sector 3, Sector 4. That's where we seem to gain the time. If anything, the first sector's the one we just bottle it in. So, oh, this is going to be an intense race here, lads. We need to get this victory for my support, hopefully, of the team into the next few seasons here. I think a win here today would be help. Oh, no, it's an accident. Of course, an accident. 2 bikes down, Finati down. Luckily, it was none of the championship contenders. Wasn't Connect or Mir there. I feel really bad. I do feel really bad there. What an annoying mistake. I don't have rewind on, I don't think, so I can't redo it. But it's actually lost us quite a bit of time there as well. So I haven't caused many crashes. I think only 2 or 3 in this whole season so far. So I think we'll let it slide. If it starts to become a big problem, you guys will rightly have a reason to have a go at me for. But right now, that was just a simple mistake. And luckily, we stayed up, to be perfectly honest. Oh my goodness, that was suddenly in the air crash. It was slightly deep under brakes. Hopefully, we'll pull it back in. Unfortunately, Balega's through. Gap's gone. Right, we really need to push here, guys. We really need to push because these front two are getting away. This is big. This is absolutely massive for the future ahead. Like, each position in the championship, I think it's going to help us in terms of offers for next season. So, we're going to have to push through this sector here. This is where we gained a lot of time in quali. Hopefully, we can get up to the back of them a bit here. This is where they seem slow. Let's just try and do it. You can see we've visually gained a lot on them through here. Wow, I think that shows in quali how much they were losing. We're basically up to the back of them here. Right, last lap, we're going to have to do something special here, but this could be a close run thing, you guys, you know. This could be close. Hopefully we're not going to have the pressure of the bikes behind in this last lap here, so we can fully focus on the bikes ahead. Oh, this is going to be an intense last lap. First sector, they haven't really gained too much here. There's apparently only just 0.8 of a second between us here, so well, I'm not going to lie, guys, this is getting quite intense. Slam it on the brakes here, get it turned in. This is massive, this race. This is so important. You can see I'm right on the limit here today. Right, so this is the part of the track where we gained on them. Let's see what we can do here. This is the corner where we gained so much from the AI. I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with them here. Then it's through here and down over the leap on the brakes. This is big for the championship. This is big for the championship, Alex. I've done it. Oh, let's contact. He's down. Oh, he tried to turn into me there, but Amir is through. Go on, Alex. Power it down. Let's see what we can do down this main straight. Oh, this is going to be intense. Go on. Get a good enough run. Right, try and tuck into the slipstream. No! I don't think it's going to quite be enough. We've got the OP slipstream, but this finish line's going to come too quickly. No! Oh, what an intense race. I was absolutely on it that last lap there. I'm just a bit gutted there. We hit Connect on that last lap. That was not intentional. That was a scruffy, but such an intense race there, guys. Hopefully you can forgive me there for the silly mistake there, taking out a couple of people in that race. It hasn't been the case with the rest of the series, but it is still annoying once again for me to be involved in that. But, wow. P3 in the championship right now. I think we're out of the championship battle. I think actually Connect could be out of it basically as well now, unless Mir has a mare of the last few rounds. Oh, I feel annoyed, but really happy at the same time there because that's such a good... Wait, what? Wait a sec. They said there was 18 rounds. Wait, what? This is really confusing. It says there was 18 rounds at the start of this. This has really confused me, guys. Yeah, there is 18 rounds. What's going on here? It said we were like P3 in the championship, but look, let's go over here. Rider standings. We can still be beaten to third place. What is this game on? This is so confusing. Anyway, that's it. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel if you are new. The notification button's down there as well. So if you want to make sure you keep updated with these MotoGP videos, make sure you hit that. That'd be really appreciated. So, yep, that's it. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow for some MotoGP career. Goodbye.